So let's look at the piano, and what we're going to do right now is we're going to find what we call middle C. So if you're sitting at the piano, centered at the piano, you should find a group of 2 black keys right in the middle, right where you're sitting. So let's find that. Once you play those 2 black keys. And now, if we take and we find the white key directly to the left of the 2 black keys. So the 2 black keys, let's take the white key directly to the left of the 2 black keys. That is what we call middle C. Now this is the note C, and we call it middle C because it's in the middle of the piano. So this is C. Now let's find every time we have a C on the piano. So we have the 2 black keys, and right to the left we have a C. So let's find another group of 2 black keys. I see one here, so let's find the C. This one right here. And let's go all the way down. You won't be able to see this all the way, some of the lower notes you won't be able to see on my little diagram. Let's find our group of 2 black keys, and then our C right down there. Now let's go up. 2 black keys, C. 2 black keys here, C. 2 black keys here, C. All right, now I want you to go and find every C on the piano. So I have one here, here, and then I have one way at the top as well, right here. So that is every C on the piano. Now once we know where the C is, we can find the rest of our notes. So we have C here. Let's go up to this next white key, and this next white key is going to be D. Okay, and then the next white key is E. So we have C, D, E. This one, you got it, it's an F. This one is a G. So we have C, D, E, F, G. And then our musical alphabet repeats and starts over at A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, and it starts over again. So let's review. We have middle C here, and we can also continue down. So we have C, what comes before C? B, what comes before B? A, what comes before A? Well, you go all the way back around on the musical alphabet and you get G. So we can have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, etc. So I'm going to drill you on some of these notes now. So let's see how quickly you can find the notes on the piano. Let's find an A. So find an A on the piano. And you should have picked this note right here. Okay, find a C on the piano. And you should have this one. Find an F on the piano. And this is an F. Find a D. This is a D. Find an E. And this is an E. Find a B. This is a B. And find a G on the piano. Yeah, this is a G. Good. So every day, if this is new for you, every day, what I want you to do is review each of these notes, review the names of the notes, and then drill yourself on the notes, just like I did. Pick a random letter between A and G and make yourself find the notes. And I want you to do this until you're super fast at it, until I can say C, F, D, B, A, and you're super fast at finding the notes. Okay, so those are the names of the white key notes. Now, what we're going to learn is the names of the black key notes. So let me switch to a different view here so you can see my iPad, because on my iPad I have a little diagram that shows us the piano keyboard. So I'm going to label the notes here because this will be easier for you. So right here we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it repeats again. So A, B, and then I'll just label the rest of these down here just so it's very clear. Okay, so then we know all of the white keys now, and that pattern extends from the bottom of the piano all the way up to the top. So now we need to learn the names of the black keys. So the black keys are named relative to the white keys. Let me explain. So if we have this black key right here, let's take this one. So this is the one directly to the right of the C. So we're going to say this black key right here. That black key has two names. It can be called a C sharp or a D flat. Okay, so let me explain a little bit about this. So we have the C, and this black key is exactly to the right of the C. So if it's to the right, we call it a sharp. And it's also to the left of the D. So if it's to the left, we call it a flat. So we call this black key a C sharp and a D flat. It has two names. So if you hear someone say, play a C sharp, it's that key. If you hear someone play a D flat, it's that key. So every black key has two names. So let's go to our next black key. So the next one up here is going to be a D sharp and an E flat. So it can be called either one. Our next black key is going to be an F sharp and or a G flat. So you can hear it called either one. Our next key is going to be a G sharp or A flat. And our next black key is called an A sharp or a B flat. So if we go to the right, it's a sharp. And if we go to the left, it's a flat. So you should remember that pattern. Memorize that pattern. If we go to the right, it's a sharp. If we go to the left, it's a flat. So on the C, we went to the right, and we got a C sharp. That key is also to the left of the D, so it is a D flat. So that is the pattern for all of the black keys. So now let's go to the piano. I'll leave the screen up here for you so that you can see it as we talk about this. So if we look at the piano, let's take a G flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a G, and I'm saying if we go to the left, it's a flat. So I need to go to the left, so I'm going to take my G and go back one black key, and there I have a G flat. Now if I want to say, let's take a G sharp. So I'm going to find my G, and then a sharp always means to the right. So I'm going to go one black key to the right, and there I have a G sharp. So let's review a few of these. So I want you to find a C sharp. So sharp always means move to the right. So start with your C. Sharp means move to the right. So here's our C sharp. Okay, let's find an A flat. So we have an A, and flat means go to the left. So we go to the left one black key, and we get an A flat there. Let's find an E flat. So for an E flat, we take our E, we go to the left one black key, and we get an E flat. And one more, let's take an F sharp. So for an F sharp, we find our white key F, and we move one key to the right because sharp means move to the right, and we get an F sharp right there.